Hey, what's going on guys, Java Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be breaking down all of the Ferra cameo synergies in Mortal Kombat 1. Hope you guys enjoy. Starting off with Ermac. Ermac gets a ton of pain and gain setups thanks to his meter burn lift. He also gets safety and full combo launchers off of his teleport, which means you can just do it and you'll get full combo if you get a correct read or a mix. Now, I will be doing a little disclaimer now. I will not be showcasing a ton of Ferra raw mix situations. I mostly want to showcase special situations in which you can cancel from Ferra off of moves that leave you aerial or other situations like that that are really unique to the Ferra cameo. So I hope you guys understand this and look forward to the rest of the video. As you can see with Ermac, besides mostly safe conversions off of weird buttons and strings from mid-screen, you can also get mid-screen conversions from weird aerial strings and in the corner, which makes this quite unique for higher damage situations than most standard on-block combos. Okay guys, for these next few clips, pay very close attention to meter gain. Now, I'm going to be talking about the new Ferra ability, which when you call her, if you hit the opponent, you gain a boost on meter gain from combos and hits, and you lose meter by getting hit. I'm only going to be talking about this move with Ermac, but it is universal for every character in the game, which means if you now understand how it works with Ermac, you can just apply it to every other roster member. Now Takeda. Takeda gets a lot of long-range conversions that are high damage to Ferra, and he also gets really cool cancels and full combos off of his Azuna drop. Takeda can also cancel for safety, stylish combos, or mixes off of his second hit of his Rekka, his Spidey swing, and also from his overhead flip kick. These are all really cool and hard to do conversions, but if you master the timing on them, your opponent is going to have a real hard time guessing what you're going to do next. Besides getting some decent damage off of throw combo conversions because of Ferra, Takeda gets some insane damage if you commit to using all your resources on double painting game with Ferra. We're talking 60 plus damage almost every time you touch your opponent. Not only this, I have a special little combo at the end of here which I call the Spidey Swing, and it's just for funsies, just enjoy it. And now let's talk about Kitana. Kitana, actually, besides getting the standard launchers and mixes with Ferra, is one of the few characters in the game that actually gets an armored launcher. As you guys have seen with Kitana by now, she gets a lot of both grounded cancels into Ferra and mid-air cancels. Not only this, she has easy conversions off of Ferra launcher from full screen or meter burn projectiles thanks to Ferra. She can also get insane pressure on block by canceling her unsafe moves into Ferra. And now we get to talk about Shang Tsung. Now, besides the 150 health to make him a 1150 health character, Ferra isn't his best cameo in my opinion. Of course, you do get the mix-up situations that are tough to deal with, and besides a cool little cancel I found off of his low knives, I don't really particularly believe that Ferra is his best cameo. He has a lot of better cameos, but this is still some unique stuff you can do with him. He is a shorter character with not much to do that is unique to Ferra. And now we talk about Mileena, and going from a character who had very little to do with Ferra to a character that has so many unique ways to abuse Ferra. She gets launchers off of most of her command normals, and she can also get safety from all of her committal moves, including wall roll, her teleports, and she even gets throw combos. As I discussed previously, if you're the kind of Mileena who loves to just randomly teleport or do a random ball roll to see if you get a full combo or a spray hit, this might be the cameo for you. Because if you get the hit, you're gonna get full combo. If you get blocked, you're gonna get safety. And even if you get blocked and you get safety, you still get an entire mix-up that, if it connects, will lead to some pretty big damage if you optimize your combos. And now we get to talk about big boy General Shao. Now, General Shao has a massive boost to his HP thanks to Ferra cameo. He becomes a 1250 HP character, which is absolutely insane. That's more than any other character in the game, and it will do a big difference to your gameplay. He gives you some easy conversions with Ferra off of his low button, which is normally pretty committal, and because of Ferra, you now have a safe low overhead or low mix or low throw. And not only this, Ferra boosts his already high damage numbers to a point where if you're doing successful cameo calls, you will be two-touching your opponent. if you thought dealing with General Shao's mix-ups before was hard when he was Axeless, it's a lot worse now that he has Ferra, because he will also be safe for every mix he does, and canceling into Ferra will also give him some insane block pressure, which is always annoying to deal with. And now we talk about Tanya. If you hated dealing with Tanya Goro before, you're gonna hate dealing with her now. She gets full combos off of her chandelier kicks if she connects them, and she also gets armored launchers, thanks to her chandelier kicks being her armored move. Besides the boost to her health, she also now can do incredible mixes from full screen, and she gets a lot of extra health. And now it's Sindel's time to shine. Sindel having so many aerial floats and being such an airborne character, she benefits greatly from Ferra in general because she can cancel off of almost everything and get a unique combo from it. She'll also get higher damage, some insane mix-ups to her already crazy mix-up game, and she's even harder to punish now than she was to punish before. Yep, you're looking correctly. Sindel's one of the very few characters in the game that can actually get a throw combo thanks to a Ferra cancel. And the purple ninja himself, Rain. Now, if you are the type of person who plays Rain in a mix-up way, Ferra might be of great assistance to you besides giving you the extra health. Because from mid-screen, he doesn't actually get that many crazy conversions or cancels. You will be benefiting greatly from her mix-ups though. So, if you're gonna be doing that, she is your cameo. One of the few cancels that is actually worth something that Rain gets is a throw combo, believe it or not. Throw combos are really important in Mortal Kombat 1 to both clutch out rounds and get some extended damage off of a harder to avoid hit. And now we have Reiko, a character with some really strong mix-up tools, the strongest projectile in the game, and now his mix-ups are even stronger and safer thanks to Ferra. You can also get command grab combos with Ferra, and if you go for his armored takedown, you can combo off of it with Ferra. Now, if you try to be safe with Ferra through it, I warn you, if you use the armored version and you try to do it as a safety option, a lot of times Ferra will just actually activate the armor hit herself, and she won't actually latch onto you to keep you safe. So be very wary when doing that with Reiko. Followed up by another master of mix-ups, Smoke. Smoke can utilize Ferra for mixing up even more and still being safer than most of his actual mixes, and if you accidentally miss input and get a successful hit off his back forward 3, which a lot of people do when trying to go for vapor cancels, you can actually get a full combo. which leads to some very creative situations and a lot of strings. Another Smoke Ferra specialty is the ability to actually get a full combo off of his meterless teleport. So now you can get his standard combos without using meter if you're willing to sacrifice your 2 cameo bars. And now we have Raiden, a character who's always been strong since launch. He becomes really powerful with Ferra. Like the clip you just saw in the background, he gets a really hard to block hidden mix off his 4-3-4. You can get safety from his Superman fly, and you can do full launchers off of his double low into a mix, which is always hard to deal with thanks to Ferra being hard to react to. Another really powerful tool Raiden gets with Ferra is the ability to combo off of his throw. We all know how weird Raiden's throw is and how that makes it finicky to try to combo off of it with other cameos, so being able to do it with Ferra is a really unique and strong option to have in the current meta. And now we get to talk about Scorpion. Are the Lopian memes dead now thanks to Ferra? This is very much a possibility, because Ferra makes Scorpion absolutely disgusting by buffing an already incredibly strong damage game and giving him some really hard to react to mix-ups. Not only this, he gets full combos off of meterless teleport and safety off of it from anywhere on screen. And as if everything I just showed you wasn't enough, he also gets a throw combo thanks to Ferra. So this character becomes super strong because of Ferra, and honestly this is one of those great synergies that we actually have thanks to the new cameo.
Fight honorably.
Followed by Liu Kang, the god of this timeline. You can get easy confirms off his 4-4-3 string, which is normally safe and a really good pressure tool. You can also get even higher pressure and safety off of just doing bicycle kicks. And even if you land bicycle kicks as a confirm, you can do a full combo off of it, even if it's armored or if it's not. As we already know by now, you do not want to get hit by Liu Kang near the corner because his damage is absolutely insane. If you're fighting with Ferra though, you better hope to the Elder Gods you never get hit in the corner because you're going to easily lose 50 to 60% of your health, and if you use all of your resources, you're going to easily lose 60 to 70 every single time. This is no joking matter, this is absolutely disgusting damage. And now we get to talk about poor old Reptile. Everyone's favorite source of complaints in the comment sections every time I have to do a fatality demonstration or brutality demonstration because YouTube demonetizes every single video that doesn't have Reptile in it as the source of victimhood. Now, I don't really think he synergizes that well with Ferra. He does get some really interesting situations and cancels, but honestly he can already cancel off of his Sky Drop. So he's not that strong with Ferra. Of course he does get mixes, and as you can see in the background, you can cancel his full charge back 2 into any of Ferra's attacks, so that is a strong tool to have. But other than that cancel right there, he doesn't really get a lot more from Ferra. And now we talk about Sub-Zero. Sorry Sub-Mains, unlike Scorpion, I'm pretty sure you're still low tier even with Ferra. Of course, you do get nasty mix-ups, and you can confirm off of a lot of his crazier buttons, but that's not unique. The unique thing is, you get some really cool confirms, cancels, and situational combos using Ice Clone. Every time you pop Ice Clone for safety, you can cancel into Ferra and do a full combo. Plus, if you meter burn Ice Clone, you actually can go under the opponent and push them into the clone for some very stylish combos, which I absolutely love to do with Sub-Zero now. And this might become a side team for me besides Sub-Zero Darius. And these next two tools I'll mention are really important to the Sub-Zero synergy with Ferra. He can get easy setups using his freeze abilities into pain and gain for higher damage. Not only this, he also gets throw combos, which are extremely valuable. Now we get to talk about Johnny Cage. If you're the kind of player who loves to just rush in and mix up people with Johnny Cage, Ferra is definitely going to be a cameo for you. Not only does he get a lot of unique conversions off of strings people don't ever use of Johnny, so people won't be expecting them, but he also gets crazy mix-ups off of his advancing 4-1-2-4 string that are really hard to see coming. This flip conversion I figured out is definitely going to be catching people online all the time, because it should not work that way and it looks really unfair to guess and block on it, because the original string hits overhead twice, so people are already going to be holding overhead just because they have matchup knowledge. Not only that, but you can also get completely meterless conversions off of his down back 3 launcher. Li being a high damage, high combo machine, benefits quite a bit from Ferra. She gets the ability to completely convert off of her flip kick, which normally people don't really use, and you can do it on wake-ups if you have good timing as well. Similar to how lanterns behave, you can combo off of her overhead in the corner with Ferra. Kung Lao. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Ferra is not Kung Lao's best cameo. There are other cameos in the game who will be giving him better tools. But if you're trying out Ferra with Kung Lao, you can use his dive kicks effortlessly and randomly and still get safety from Ferra if you choose to commit to it. Ferra will also be giving him mix-ups so you can get some openings thanks to that. And you can also get meterless conversions off of his dive kick as well. Kenshi. If you thought Kung Lao had little to do with Ferra, Kenshi sadly has even less. Since his game plan revolves around setting up Sento stance, Ferra sadly doesn't really assist you in doing that. But what Ferra does give Kenshi is better damage off of Sento-less stance, and some solid mix-ups from both mid-screen, full screen, and close range. Ashrah actually benefits quite nicely from Ferra. Considering a lot of her moves actually send her airborne, Ferra can actually assist her in doing all of that, including getting safety and cancels off of her overhead if you fully commit to it, or even from her flip kicks or normal strings that kick the opponent away. Baraka. Ferra actually complements Baraka's game plan quite well by improving it in almost every single way. You want to go for high pressure chip damage situations and still be safe? Ferra can help you with that. You want to get meterless conversions off of Blade Dance? You can also get that with Baraka now. And you can even get easier ways to open the opponent thanks to Ferra's insane mix-ups and still be safe. Nitara Ferra might be the single most drastic change to this game's meta since Ferra released. Nitara becomes incredibly unfair and a two-touch character. Every single combo you hit, even whether it's from a low or an overhead or a mid, you're gonna get 50 plus damage per touch into a mix-up. If you hit correctly, you won the game. Oh, you thought high damage combos was all she got from Ferra? No. You can fully go for random flights and commit to dive kicks and cancel into Ferra for complete safety. And if for some reason when you do so you get a hit, you're also getting 50% again. If you're also doing Ferra's Pain and Gain, you're probably going to get 60 to 70% depending on if you also use her stance ability. Geras. Now, Geras Ferra is an interesting team to put together. One of the advantages is, since Geras has a time stop ability, you can get a full charge Ferra pain and gain, and go for high damage setups. Geras also benefits off of some very annoying block pressure from his low string that launches, thanks to it being cancelable into Ferra's overhead, low, mid, and even grab. Havik. Now this is a weird one, but one of the early conversions I figured out was the ability to combo meterlessly off of his Tornado. Omni-Man. Now this character has quite a few interesting conversions off of both his strings and his Viltrumite stance, having the ability to be safe if you commit to using his number 4 button on his stance, or if you hit his number 2, you can get a full combo. Another really powerful tool I found with Ferra is the ability to combo off of Omni-Man's sweep. Now, she can't do that to any other character in the game, and there's only one other cameo who can actually do this, which was Movado, and he could do it with Havik and Omni-Man. But Ferra also gives Omni-Man the ability to combo off of his throw, while also letting you choose a direction based on your timing, so you can end the combo while facing the left or the right. While I did mention earlier that you could remain safe thanks to Ferra using his Viltrumite stance 4, I didn't mention that if your opponent is in the corner, you can also do his Superman fly and still be safe if you commit to Ferra. Followed by Quan Chi. This character has the ability to become a blender character, now that Ferra can actually allow him to mix off of his low button and his overhead button. One powerful tool Ferra does give Quan Chi is the ability to full combo snipe opponents with his standing 4 that tracks on screen. You can also convert off of aerial projectiles if you connect them with correct spacing. Peacemaker now gets even more conversions than before. You can do his down back 4 eagle and convert off of it with Ferra to either stay safe after the nerfs or get a full combo. If you thought nerfing Peacemaker would save you from the endless torpedoes, well, Ferra has him covered again, so don't try to punish him or you will get full combo launched. And our last character of the video, Homelander. As we all know, Homelander does whatever the fuck he wants. And this blender character becomes even more of a nightmare thanks to Ferra. All of his normal mixes and buttons have multiple options to cancel into with Ferra. His grab can be converted into Ferra for a full combo, and even most of his projectiles will give you an opportunity to combo thanks to Ferra. Most combos of a lot of corner carry will end in the corner, which will allow you to one of two situations. You can go for an overhead into the sky projectile and cancel with Ferra for a full combo, or you can drop down for the low. This is Homelander's game plan. You can mix and you will destroy your opponent. Or you can go for diabolical dash command grab and you will get a full combo as well. And that is the end of the video. This video took a long while to make because I had to make all these discoveries and showcases and then try to record them and edit. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you when the Chaos Reign expansion comes out. So, be good people. Goodbye.